for tonight's dinner, I am doing some soy curls with vegetables. And what I've done is just taken a can of French cut green beans and some frozen broccoli. And I just took a little bit of the liquid that I was marinating my soy curls in, and that's what I was steaming those vegetables in. And then I cut up an onion, and I'm putting that in there as well. And we like our onion a little bit on the crisp side, so it's not going to be translucent in any way. Just gonna kind of heat it through a little bit. Okay, so I get my soy curls directly from Butler Soy Curls. And you can get little bags or great big bags, and depends on what I've got in my budget. I might get a big bag, and this time I did. And then I just divide them up into smaller bags and put them in the freezer. Always do put those in the freezer. So if you're familiar with them, you know they come dehydrated, and then you must rehydrate them. So what I put in there is some soy sauce and some balsamic vinegar, a little bit of maple syrup, and garlic powder. And then I just put hot water to the top of the actual, dehydrated soy curls so that it sits in there. And I soak that a good half an hour before I'm ready to do my meal. So this is heating very nicely, and then I will just take this with the liquid, and as I said, I just scooped out some of this liquid, and that's what I put in there for the liquid in the veg, so that I wasn't adding more water to that. And you can see I've done a pretty big bowl of this, and that's because my son, bless his heart, is quitting smoking. So he's eating a lot, and then he's coming back after a couple hours, and he's eating some more. So I make sure I've got lots of good food in the fridge that he can heat up, and that way he's not, snacking on junk. Now, as you can see, I've got mostly soy curls in this. I could add some more vegetables to that if I wanted to. And maybe I'll add a can of carrots, but you don't have to. Just depends on what you feel like. I kind of wanted this to resemble a Chinese beef and broccoli. Now, that was my thinking in my planning of it. And it does kind of resemble a Chinese buffet, doesn't it? Looks pretty good. So don't worry about, proportions or how much you've got of this or that. You know me. If you've cooked with me for a while, I don't measure anything. That's just not how I cook. I just put whatever I want in there. But yeah, that resembles a beef and broccoli. And my little secret to getting that beefy flavor is that balsamic vinegar. If I want it to taste more like a chicken, I'll use a white vinegar. But that's always what I use in my soy curls to rehydrate them. I use vinegar, soy sauce, a little bit of maple syrup to give it that teriyaki flavor, and then garlic. And then in this particular one, I actually even added a little bit of hot sauce to it. Because again, try to please my son, and that's what he likes. So I'm just going to put the lid on that, let that simmer just long enough to heat it through, because I sauteed my veg a little bit beforehand, and dinner's done. And I hope you appreciate this, just simple little meals, getting us through our daily life. Have a good night, guys.